Yo, you ever found out about a product or a brand that was just way too good and you feel like I gotta tell people about it? Well, that's how I feel about the TOZO NT9 earbuds. In fact, I never heard of the brand TOZO until they reached out to me in order to actually do a review for them. And in fact, this review right here is not paid or influenced by them whatsoever. I already made an agreement. The agreement was for me to do an Instagram reel review of these things, which I've already done and posted. But I just feel like the brand itself is just way too good to not receive some recognition. So for starters, the NC9 earbuds are actually waterproof, which is great for emergencies and includes a ton of other features, which are the ones I actually want to tell you about in a second. So stick around. Let's talk about some earbuds that are actually a great price point and not too cheap, meaning they won't break the bank. Come on. Okay, so growing up, shout out to Amazon by the way. Growing up, I used to actually hate earbuds like these because they used to follow my ears all the time, meaning it was more of a balancing act of keeping the earbuds in my ear as opposed to just enjoying my music, the podcast, or whatever YouTube video I was trying to watch at the time. But these actually surprised me. So once you actually place them in your ear, you go ahead and screw them in and they're secure. I used them for a whole workout. I brought my camera and I forgot to press record because I was so focused on the gains, unfortunately. So I'm so sorry we lost that footage. But also when it comes to this, you get up to 13 hours of playtime off of one charge. And then you get an additional 27 hours based on the case as well. So 30 plus 27, we're talking about 40 hours of playtime. That will get you between any meetings. If you need to use these for a phone call, you can use them for movies, live streams, editing sessions, things like that. Especially like me, if you're an editor on the go mobile, this is beautiful to use. But yeah, all right, friends, it is cold. I cannot feel my hands and my fingers, so we're gonna go ahead and head back inside to finish up the video. But yeah, come on. Okay, yeah, it is definitely cold outside. All right, so you actually compare this pretty well when it comes to your PC. You cannot, unfortunately, go with your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox. I did actively try and see if there's a workaround. There isn't, unfortunately, unless you buy like the PlayStation extension or like dongle in order to enable the Bluetooth features, but nobody wants to do that, okay? Now, it pairs perfectly fine with your PC, no additional steps added. Just go to Bluetooth, connect it, press the button on the side, hold the button on the back, and you're good to go. When it comes to this, the noise quality, the standard mode is okay, but the real thing for me is find whatever mode you want to use for that works perfectly for you. For me, is adding some more bass and pairing it with the noise cancellation feature. When you put these two on together, oh my gosh, you're immersed directly into the game. I think I played some Marvel's Rivals earlier today with it just for a test out, and it was absolutely amazing. I could actually hear more footsteps than I could with any other feature I've had so far. So that was absolutely fantastic. And the fact that it has a 13-hour play life gets you through any editing session, any phone calls or meeting sessions or movies or anime or gaming sessions and stuff like that. Hopefully 13 hours is enough for you. I will warn you, I can only wear these for about 3 or 4 hours continuously before I start to feel some discomfort. And I have to take them out at like around the 6-hour mark. That's for me. Now, if you're wearing these while you're around the house and you have small children or a pet, like I have a cat, for example, or you are traveling and hear your boarding call, all you gotta do is firmly take your left hand or whatever hand you wanna use, tap on the left earbud once you're not in transparency mode, which fully allows you to be able to hear your surroundings in case you need to for any reason. And in case you want to turn this feature right back on, all you gotta do is take your left hand, your left finger, and just simply tap it one more time, and now you go back to full noise cancellation feature. Now, the best part about this is whatsoever that I found extremely useful is downloading the TOZO application directly to your phone. Once you do so, you can find whatever TOZO accessory that you have. It connects extremely seamlessly. And then for me, when it comes to these earbuds, it allows you to turn on, there's like 6 different modes of noise cancellation. I believe it's like wind reduction, transparency mode, leisure mode, and full noise cancellation. I love full noise cancellation because it cuts off like soft whispers, your complete surroundings, and even the air conditioning, so you're fully immersed into what you're doing, which is extremely helpful when you're playing video games, by the way. Video games for me, noise cancellation plus the added bass is fantastic. Sorry, I got my cat down here, making sure we give her some attention. But yeah, if you do that, you're pretty good. You're pretty good, and you're set to go. I would say if you are traveling, if you have small pets or you have children around, and you want to make sure you can hear them just in case an emergency happens, or if you're traveling and need to hear your boarding group, simply you can add on the transparency mode like I said before, or you can just do it through the application as well. Now the big part about this is for the application, that's where all your customization goes. So they have about 50 or 60, it's like 50 different presets you can go through. We're talking anime, jazz, hip hop, add more treble, less treble, more bass, less bass. It depends on whatever you're looking for in particular, and even a podcast function. There is a small blogging feature, which includes almost a lot of people who have TOZO applications, I'm assuming. A lot of people actually having genuine conversations and uploading pictures of the cats and their animals. But one feature I think is absolutely fantastic is there's a lot of audio files on there, and they like to go ahead and give you recommendations for different settings. And instead of copying and pasting the settings, simply open up whatever settings they've uploaded for you, and you can completely upload it directly into your earbuds. It's kind of like a LUT, but for your ears, which is kind of insane, right? One other feature I'm gonna tell you about is there's a feature for it. It's called like taking minutes as if you're in a meeting, for example. So you got to make sure you set up how many speakers will be speaking, and once you do that, it actually does an extremely good job of going ahead and transcribing whatever is said in the meeting on your behalf. Now, is the transcription perfect? No, not necessarily, but it does an extremely really good job. So I'd say out of 100 words, probably 90 are correct. You just correct the last 10 or so. That's extremely helpful for business purposes as well. Mic quality, the microphone quality, it's like a solid 7. When you turn on a noise cancellation feature so it can focus on your voice, it's like a 7.5. You do sound kind of robotic, but again, that's an additional feature that we're not necessarily here for. It's just a great add-on to have. Now, the best part about the entire thing here is the price point. These earbuds only cost $39.99 or $40 here in the US. You get all the features I talked about, all the wonderful applications you can use this for, all for 40 bucks. When you compare that to some of the industry leaders or the more popular brands out there where you're spending like 120, 150 bucks, where you don't get half as much customization or half the features you get with these, I don't know, man. And you know, put them, I think I have the Apple AirPods, they're like what, the second version or third iteration. When I put those side by side with these, I actually do prefer these. When it comes to just sound quality and customization purposes, I genuinely prefer these completely. And the fact that they pair so well, at one point I was trying to take product photos of them, and I took them out and I heard something playing. I was like, what is going on? What's happening? Because I was on a phone call, and I looked up and it paired immediately to my phone, and it was a little concerning. I was like, oh my god, that was so fast. I took it out for 2 seconds, but that's how great they are, right? And they charge pretty fast as well. But do me a favor, tell me what you think. Would you be willing to try out TOZO? Do me a favor, I did go outside for you. It was cold. Give me a like on the video just for being out in the cold for you, if nothing else. But the thing here is I'm trying to say is sometimes, you know, when it comes to product quality, it's all about branding when it comes in the price, right? So you come and you buy stuff because it's really, really familiar. Give TOZO a chance. I genuinely think it's a pretty good product. That's why I went out of my way to make them a whole video. They never asked for it, by the way. But yeah, TOZO is definitely part of my workflow. So if I'm traveling, you're gonna see these earbuds in my ears while I'm working on videos, because there's very low latency mode, and you can even game with these. Like, dude, come on. What else can you possibly want? But look, that's all I got for you for now. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this in the future, and hopefully I'll see you next time. As always, peace.